Hold on to those oven mitts. The original puppet show Perfect Christmas Cookies is about to whisk you into the most delightful, chaotic Christmas Eve ever when Darla, an enthusiastic but luck-challenged baker, discovers that her oven has bolted off to Ebenezer Scrooge. She gets into a musical puppet adventure all the way to the North Pole in search of Santa and a much-needed miracle. Here with more is the creator and puppeteer, Carrie Lynn Fowler, along with Darla. So great to meet you.
Hey, good morning, Al. So good to be here.
Well, thank you so much for being here. We have been kind of highlighting all of the different shows that are happening here in town. This is happening at the Kentucky Performing Arts Center, but tell us a little bit about you. Well, how did you get into puppeteering?
Yes, so I grew up in Lebanon, Kentucky, which is in Marion County, and my whole childhood did theater in Lebanon, Springfield, Bardstown, and so I just kept going. When it was time to go to college, I went to Center College for Dramatic Arts, and then during the time of COVID, you're trying to figure out what to do next.
Yeah.
I had dabbled in puppetry at Center for my senior project. I created a puppet show, so I decided I wanted to pursue that further. So I discovered there was a master's program in puppet arts at the University of Connecticut.
Really?
So yes, so in 2021, I began my studies there. I was there for 3 years, and then lived in New York City, and now I am here, and I'm excited to be sharing the story with all of you.
Oh my gosh, well that is incredible. I mean, did you kind of grow up kind of loving puppet shows? Is that what kind of dabble into that?
It was always there, but I didn't quite realize how prominent of a joy it would bring me. Because you grow up and you watch the shows on TV and you see the shows in the theater.
Yeah.
But it wasn't until I was at Center and really needed a project to do. It all started with the musical Avenue Q off Broadway that I thought, this is something I would like to try. And for me, I've also always grown up being a very crafty sort of person. I've always been creating things, arts and crafts, and puppetry is really kind of the perfect blend of performance and storytelling and visual art.
Oh my goodness, so cool. So you made Darla.
Oh yeah, this is Darla. Say hello, Darla. Hello, Miss Al. It's so good to be here this morning.
Oh my goodness, I love that you guys kind of match too.
We do.
With the emerald green, so cute. It really brings out her eyes.
Yes, absolutely.
So tell us a little bit about this story. So this is an original piece by you. So how long did it take to kind of develop this?
The whole process was about 2 years initially, because it all began as a homework assignment at UConn that I put off until the last minute a little bit. We were instructed to write an original puppet scene inspired by a play we'd looked at in class. So I wrote a scene inspired by Franz von Poetti's Hansel and Gretel, which is a hand puppet show. And it was a story that I just sort of created very quickly. It very naturally came together. Darla came first, and I knew she needed a companion, so that is how her oven was born. And then if you're familiar with the hand puppet tradition, you know the prevalence of Mr. Punch from the Punch and Judy shows. And so Mr. Punch does exist in my show by the name of Ebenezer Scrooge.
Okay.
And it flowed very naturally. So we're currently on the 12th iteration of the script, and this is its third full production.
Oh my gosh. I mean, to see it, really come to life and now being performed at the Kentucky Arts Center, what does that mean to you?
It is so exciting, and I am so thrilled to be getting to share this story with my home state of Kentucky, because it is the tagline we've created for it. It is a hilarious and heartwarming celebration, and that's exactly what it is, because you will smile, you will laugh, you will feel all the joy, but at the end of the day, it is a very true story. It's about openness and acceptance and changing your mind and finding love anywhere.
Yeah, oh, well that is so cool. So since you make all of these yourselves, how long did it take to make Darla? Like all the paint on there, making her clothes, of course her cute little apron too. How long does it make to actually make a puppet?
It's a several-hour process. I'm going to spill your secrets, okay, Darla? Her head is made out of a molding and casting process, and then you sew the body, and then you sew her clothes, and then you do her paint and her hair. So we did it in sort of an assembly line fashion. We made all 10 puppets at the same time. But if you broke it down, probably, I don't know, 6 hours, give or take.
Well, I think that is really cool because you have your hand in every single element of this when it comes to the music, the writing, the play itself, and then also, creating these cuties as well.
It was very much a labor of love. Spent 2 years of my life working on it, writing, composing, building. and playing 6 characters.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean, just trying to create 6 characters and different personalities too. I'm sure that was really fun to kind of dabble in to see what's going to work with what work was best.
Oh yeah, and it grows every year. We did it in Connecticut first, and then in Queens and Times Square last year.
Wow.
And now we're in Louisville. So this is our 3rd run, and it keeps getting bigger and better.
Oh, I love that. So if people are interested in coming out to the show, getting their tickets, how can people do that?
You can get them on the Kentucky Performing Arts website, www.kentuckyperformingarts.org. And the show is going to be Saturday, December 13th.
All right. Well, thank you so much for stopping by today, Darla. It was a pleasure meeting you today.
So wonderful to be here. Thank you.
So again, if you're interested in learning more, just go over to KentuckyPerformingArts.org to get those tickets.